All right, guys, welcome to the stream. We have the first matchup of Season 2 playoffs tonight. I think we have 4 in total, as we have. Let me double check here as to who is all playing. Come on, where's the tab? Done this a million times. I can't remember what the tab is. Okay, so we have to start us off, it's Imperium versus Agoge, which we have going on here right now. We also have Gunsmoke versus Inception starting in a couple minutes here. That's being, I believe, streamed by this. That's being done by Oculus Chris. On his channel, that link is in the Twitter post. In about half an hour, that's M7 versus Swift Uprising, a 2:15 matchup. Kaibu is casting that, and then we have an 8-9 matchup in Void Clan versus Decay in about an hour and a half. So after this matchup is over, so we have a lot of Call of Duty tonight, a lot of fun. I will do my best to keep everyone updated on what the results are and stuff like that. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Let me actually update. Try to update the map count. So everyone knows, I'm going to try to update the map count on here with all of the results that we are getting in from the other matches. And Fatty Patty, there's no schedule on here. I don't think we ever actually set that up, unfortunately. But that's something we will work on moving forward. So should have that hopefully in the future. But yeah, I saw that, man. I have seen your messages. Excited to see you guys in here for sure. It'll be fun. Glad we're getting some new squads in. It's always a good time. Yes, Merc foregrip is already gone. That's the only GA change that we are following, because that's the only one you can really enforce. The auto attack sprint is too tough to enforce along with snaking. The snaking, we're going to be a little bit tougher on. If it's something that's being done consistently and it's easy to tell which teams are doing it and which players specifically, then we'll kind of go after that a little bit. But the attack sprint, we unfortunately aren't pros, so we don't get free controllers or whatever else. So with the attack sprint issue and wearing out controllers and whatever else, we're just going to kind of deal with that one as we go. And that's just kind of is what it is. So, but outside of that, we are following everything the exact same. Just to go over some of the matchups that we have here, not just tonight, but overall. Obviously, later tonight, we have Decay versus Void Clan. That's an 8-9 matchup. But it's kind of a tough draw for Void. Decay might be one of the best teams in the league as far as talent goes. Definitely top 3, probably top 2. But they took over a spot that was 0-1. They forfeited a match due to scheduling issues, so they end up coming in at 2-2 and are kind of a tough matchup for Void Clan there. We have Natural Talent 4-13, as they are the 4 seed, taking on Awoken probably tomorrow sometime. Primal versus Liberation tomorrow, I would assume. M7 versus Swift Uprising at 2:15 matchup. That's tonight. Should be a fun one. M7, I think, should probably roll there tonight, or starting here pretty quick. We have Gunsmoke versus Inception. That should be a pretty fun matchup, as this new Inception squad struggled a little bit right away, but should be pretty solid, you would think, after a little bit of practice. Gunsmoke started out hot, but have kind of come back to the pack a little bit. So curious to see how they're going to do. We had the 2x3 squads playing Platinum versus Blue. That's happening in like a half an hour. Or is that happening today? No, I'm sorry. That's tomorrow at... They play at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So we will see those 2 squads square off. That should be fun to see 2 inter-org teams battle. And then finally, we have Imperium versus Agoge here, a 6-11 matchup. I think this will probably be the most competitive matchup we see tonight. Gunsmoke versus Inception should be pretty good too. But I've high expectations for this one. We've seen good play out of both squads. So don't really know which direction I favor as far as which squad I think is going to win it tonight. But it'll definitely set up the rest of the playoffs. Should be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of matches the next couple days, probably the rest of this week and next week, and probably early next week. There's going to be a lot of matches crammed in. 4 tonight. I'm hoping 3 tomorrow, assuming no one forfeits. And then after that, from Thursday to Saturday, that's winners round 3 I'm sorry, winners round 2, which is going to be 4 matchups, and then losers round 1, which is 3. So 7 matchups again. So a lot of Call of Duty coming up here. Let's see here. Sorry, guys, had a question pop up. 1 second. All right. All right, guys. Well, hopefully, slowly but surely, we're going to start to get more people in the stream here as we do have the playoffs getting kicked off here tonight. I'm excited. I'm ready for it. We've had a great regular season. We've seen a lot of different players, which I think is good and bad. Teams have made moves, and we've obviously granted them that flexibility, which I have no problem with. That's fine. But now rosters are locked, teams are set, and we're gonna see the best players show out. So it should be a lot of fun. And I think Oculus Chris just went live with Gunsmoke Gaming versus Inception. So if you guys check out Twitter, that link's in there as well. If you want to have multiple streams up, so that's going as well. Let's see here. All right, so let's retweet that. Good deal. I think we're going to be good to go here once we get everyone in on the side of Imperium. I'm sorry, of Agoge, and then we'll be good to roll. But yeah, I think we'll have some great viewership during the playoffs. I think like the last week and a half, we had great viewership of the last like couple of matches. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun casting for you guys, and unfortunately, we had one series that took like 2.5 hours. But even then, we had a just chatting session that was legendary. So, it wasn't all bad. All right. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Hope everyone had a fun Memorial Day weekend. Had an extra day off, hopefully. Got to enjoy some sun, hang out outside. Who knows? I don't know what everyone's restrictions are in their state right now, but generally a pretty fun and family-oriented weekend. So I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. Let's see here. And actually, let's do this. Inception play again. First Gunsmoke. Okay. We got to update that. Now let's do it. All right, guys. So I will keep you up to date to the best of my ability of the other matches going on around the league here. So make sure to ask, or if you hear anything about those other matches, definitely fill us in. Let's see here, actually. Okay. Should be good to go on the sides. think we're just about ready to go. We have, I think just about everybody in here, waiting on one person to switch sides, and then we will get rolling on our first match of the playoffs. Definitely excited to see what these teams are going to bring to the table as they're trying to set themselves up for a run here. I would say this side of the bracket definitely has the easier run. They have, I think, M7 is the 2 seed, X3 Platinum is the 3 seed. Let's see here. And then we have, let's see here, Natural Talents, the 4 seed on the other side of the bracket. Primal is on the other side of the bracket. Decay is on the other side of the bracket. So really the top 3 teams are, well, I mean, the top 3 teams as far as potential are on the other side of the bracket. So that winners round 2 in the top half of the bracket is going to be crazy. There's going to be a lot of really good matchups. Whereas the lower side is definitely the place to take advantage of your opportunities for sure. So looking forward to see what they can do, what they can prove, and how they can set themselves up for a deep run. Someone's going to be able to guarantee themselves at least some money by making it to the grand finals from this side of the bracket. So definitely something to keep in mind for sure. I hope everyone saw our Twitter post. We did find a partner today in terms of a way to push forward esports in the amateur scene a little bit as we partnered with Into the Glitch. It's a website that's going to be focused around, getting players on teams, just esports news, helping the amateur players, things like that. So excited to see how that's going to go, and what kind of positive impact they can make on the scene, and how we can help them out by providing a positive and successful league. So all right, we're going to get rolling here. All right, let's get underway. Got Agoge in red, Imperium in yellow. I think that scoreboard up top might be tough to read, but try to do the 2-tone colors. Didn't work out the way I'd hoped, but looks like it is going to be Imperium first in the hill as they started on the so-and-so bad side. It is the main focus of Agoge here to hold these spawns. The first hill here isn't overly hard to contest, but you definitely expect the team spawning towards P3 and P5 to have the harder time making their way across the entire map. They should have access to really the early time on P1, as it looks like this Colin is coming from the backside, trying to work his way, and he's going to be able to find a kill and get some time here. But a great start for Agoge, as they do have the early lead. They do still have spawns for P2, which is probably the second best money hill, first maybe on this map. So really kind of depends on what you prefer, what kind of gun setup you use. But definitely P2 is a big time hill for whichever team is set up there. Not very easy to break. It's hard to kind of fight your way through multiple ways of teams. So for players, I'm sorry. It looks like Agoge is going to be kind of packed in here. I don't know if this is a setup that I like a ton, but they are winning all of the gunfights so far. So it is red in the kill feed. Imperium's lead is now gone, and Agoge can start building up a slight lead here as they start to start this map off well. As they are the 11 seed facing the 6 seed in Imperium. I probably should put the seed next to the teams here, which I think I may do. Kabi's going to get shot in the side here, as Geo's going to be sitting in a cheeky corner. Collins will take out Geo. We got players running by each other. Collins trying to make plays happen. He's starting out 5 and 3. Spun JJ is struggling. He's starting out 0 and 5. Some players you would definitely expect to see pick it up. Mozzie, Klipsko. Those are players that are generally making big time plays for their squads. But Agoge starting out great here. Jay 7 and 3. He's looking great so far. Geo and Electrify playing awesome. Actually, just really everyone from Agoge is playing great thus far, as the lead is looking good. They have more than doubled up Imperium thus far. Looking for Imperium to try to get set up, get some good time here on a hill that you can definitely rack up time. It's a good hill to really kind of push the other team back. You can kind of set up pretty far out. Looks like Geo's gonna try to set trying to work his way through here. If he does get a couple kills, he's going to be able to work into the hill. He's not going to be able to find this player right now. I like what Imperium's doing. They back into the hill, let Geo push in, kind of expose himself, and Imperium's going to get an easy kill and work their way back to a lead here momentarily. And it looks like Agoge is trying to contest a little bit. A lot of gunfights on the hill. Spun. JJ is going to find a couple kills as he's starting to heat up. And Mozzie found this player. It looks like he's going to get away with his life. And Chewy, we are using the Merc GA, but that's it. The snaking and the tactical sprint are a little bit too hard to police, so we're just going to go with what we can control, which is Merc. And this is going to be Agoge once again set up here. This is a map that I feel like a lot of people are kind of up and down on as far as whether they enjoy it for hardpoint. I think it's a pretty good map as far as like where the rotations go. Kind of ping-pongs back and forth. But Agoge, once again, is set up here, looking for a break from Imperium, as this has been a neck-and-neck map thus far. But Agoge has seemed to have a small upper hand pretty much the entire time, because it is going to be all yellow on the kill feed. Imperium's trying to work their way in. It looks like they are going to need one more kill. That's going to be a team kill by Mozzie. Colin gets taken out. Lipsco is actually trying to work his way towards the next hill. He's going to find two. Can he get with his life? He's going to somehow finesse for now. And this is looking pretty good for Imperium. They're going to get the scrap time here. Oh, Eclipse goes to get taken out by Jay. Great read there, as he does find out exactly where he is. And now Imperium has to make their way all the way across the map towards this difficult P5 hill to break and hold. It's kind of tough. Agoge holding on so far as they are set up towards these pillars, or this pillar area. Agoge starting to rack up time here, as this hill is being held very well. Imperium's not doing a very good job of holding this half-wall area and taking out these players for Agoge. Actually, did have a player there trying to lock that down for the most part. So good job by Agoge so far, but Imperium isn't able to work their way in. Less than half the time remaining, so not the best time to break, but at least you didn't allow Agoge to get a full 60 there, as it looks like Imperium's going to be trying to hold for this next rotation in P2. As Electrify doing a good job of taking out this player for Imperium. Not happened yet. And Geo is going to take out Spun JJ there. And Agoge is trying to take a really good lead. They're going to have the early push here towards P1. Collins will get a big kill on Geo, and they actually do have the spawns for P2. This is definitely not the situation that Imperium wants. Colin with a big kill to keep himself in the hill, keep Imperium racking up points. Oh, Colin with the unfortunate grenade toss. He almost blows himself up. Agoge is just overwhelming here. This is a newer squad that I think they entered a little bit late into the season, or flipped rosters a little bit, and they're coming in looking really, really strong here. It definitely looks like they've been grinding. Agoge they're probably going to be holding about a 10-second lead here going into P2, a hill that they dominated pretty well the first time through. They should feel pretty comfortable with it. Imperium trying to work their way through. Colin and Klipsko getting a couple kills of their own. Klipsko's going to get taken out mid-map. Jay, once again, trying to be this annoying force, but Imperium does get a lot of kills. They finally do have spawns. They should have an opening to this hill. They are going to be able to work their way in. Imperium's getting a lot of kills, a lot just being contested at the moment. It's like Crux and Geo trying to slow things down. One tries to get taken out, and that should be a hold here for Imperium. Great break early on. I think they broke through the middle area there and had maybe one person pinch through this lower side. As Crux is going to find, he's going to find two. Then this is going to be Agoge with the responses. They absolutely fly through this ammo area, break on in. And now this leads them to continue to grow, barring something crazy from the side of Imperium. Just 15 seconds left. Agoge is going to get the rest of the scrap time. Imperium is going to be set up here and looking for a big-time hold. Crux is going to get the first entry kill. Lead up to about 30 points. Colin looking for this player in the smoke. Klipsko and Mozzie. SpongeJ get a 3 total. Glock's going to find 1 as well, as they're pushing through that dark area P5. so far, a good hold for Imperium. They are trying to push the back side of this hill. And Imperium does have some major presence here. Oh, but this may be an unfortunate situation for Imperium. This side door is going to be in trouble momentarily. Sponge Days is trying to fire through everything. This Hobby's the last one to the hill. He's just trying to play his life. Electrify's going to take him out along with Geo. Mozzie's trying to come through the front, and that's going to be a break for Agoge. This is really unfortunate. Imperium needed a good heal. Oh, block 9. Assassin turns and burns on Colin. And even though Agoge did break, they are not going to be able to get the majority of this time, which is good. This may actually not work terrible for Imperium, as it's an absolute race towards this P4. And I think it's going to be won by Imperium here, as this lead's going to go back up to about 30 points on A. And we're coming to an important P4 here for Imperium. They basically held serve there on the side. Or, oh my, Geo absolutely burns Colin. And looking for Sponge Day to really pick things up. Clips go as well. They are struggling immensely. Mozzie, 25-23, playing pretty well. Geo's going to get one to get with his life. Clipsco finds 3. Mozzie's going to finally take out Geo, and now they can work on this time. League slowly dropping. Red in the kill feed here. Colin trying to reposition. 10 and 21 for Sponge Day. Clipsco, 15 and 22. They are really struggling. Think of how this game would be if they were playing well. Colin's going to try to get this kill. He's going to take out Glock 9. Looks like Imperium is going to be able to hold here for the time being. Colin does have somebody behind him, I think. His teammates did take him out, though. Both Mozzie. Good teamwork so far. They're getting all the trades going their way. As this lead is going to be able to switch hands. There's actually one player here as Colin's going to get taken out by Glock 9. The Scrap Pen's going to go the way of Agoge, which will give them a slight lead back. And this is not a bad situation for Imperium. They held that for, I'd say, 80% of that hill. And actually, they did end up getting spawns for this next hill, which is huge. They can win it here. Both teams can. Imperium's first in the hill. Oh, Sponge Day almost takes out Crux there as he gets 2 of his own. Imperium's going to be trying to hold it from this dark side. What can they do? Geo's going to hop into the hill. So far, all yellow in the kill feed. They're starting to work their way towards a map 1 win. Agoge, what can they make happen? Only 20 seconds remaining. All the kills are going the way of Imperium. Looking for Agoge to try to work their way through half wall. Hobby's on a great spot to start this down. He's going to get taken out, though. This half wall is going to be a major problem. One's coming from the backside. Jay trying to work his way in. He's the last one here. He is weak. He's going to be able to take out one. He's going to get traded. So time is stopped for now. No one in the hill. Imperium trying to finish this off. Agoge is in the hill, though. We are going to go back to P1. No one's going to be able to finish it here. The first team somewhat set up. I think it was Imperium. They're going to be the first ones to the bridge. Looks like Clipsco's going to be the first one in the hill. 7 seconds left. There's really no one close for Agoge. It's 3, 2, 1. Time stricken down. This is going to be Imperium's map number 1. Yeah, the real Javal, I really wish I would have tested that beforehand. Those are pretty close to what their colors are. Both these teams kind of have similar colors. I didn't really know what to expect with the secondary colors, as we don't usually use them. But we tried them last time, and it actually looked really cool. I may have to just switch them here after this, but we'll see. I can see them on my end pretty easily, but it's probably not as easy for you guys, unfortunately. So, and that's going to be a map number 1 win in comeback fashion for Imperium as they take a 250-225 lead, even with a couple of players really struggling. Overall, I thought the side of Agoge was going to be able to hang on there and take that map after a really strong start. But they couldn't hold on. The second half of the map there. Yes, we are using the new GAs. The second half of the map was really dominated by Imperium. They didn't really ever seem to have a dominant stretch, but they did a very good job of just contesting every hill and then taking advantage of P5 and then rotating really well. Basically from like P3 did a good job of rotating to that. P4 was a really big rotation for them, and then somehow getting spawns flipped and then switched for P5. That was huge. Because at that point, it kind of looked like Agoge was starting to scramble a little bit, and that kind of showed towards the rotation towards P1 to finish it off, because there was nobody really close. There was a lot of yellow in the kill feed, basically from P5 to P1. So, Chris, has your match not started yet? That's unfortunate. Hopefully you can get that going here soon. Sorry to hear that's an issue. Looks like we are going to be switching hosts and then getting to map number 2. Actually, I need to update the... All right, as we did get the invite there. Let me update the information. Let's see here. Okay, thank you, Kaibo, for the update. Looks like M7 will be starting here soon, and then hopefully we'll get Inception starting here soon as well. Let's see here. Edit map count 010. Yeah, that was a really big map win for Imperium there. Obviously, going down 1-0 always sucks, but when you have the better seed, and there's more pressure on you to kind of perform, and it was good to see them hold on there. It looked like it was going to be kind of come down to the wire. Actually, let me... let's do that. We're not going to do a secondary color. We're just going to keep it at yellow. I can actually probably send the bracket in chat here. It looks like we're going to have a dev error. For everyone looking for the bracket, there it is for you. You guys can check it out. Kind of see how it's set up, what teams are in there. Who's the X-Ball or XBL? Thank you for the follow. Clips, Izzy Clips, thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate that. As hopefully we're going to get a quick restart here. And everyone asking about the Auto Tax Sprint GA, that's going to be for the pros, not us. It's really impossible to monitor via an online league. And plus, we don't have controller sponsors. I'm sure everyone has found out they are having issues with their controller after this game. So, oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. It was showing. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was showing hard point for me, so I'm not sure how to switch that or how to make that work consistently, but it happens every once in a while. So, thank you for the invite. We'll get rolling here again. Now it's showing search. Should be good to go. Awesome. You guys are awesome. I appreciate that very much. Here we go. This is going to be a big time map here. Imperium's looking to go 2 up. We're looking for Agoge trying to keep themselves in it. Very competitive series, though, after a 25-point comeback win for Imperium. They're definitely a solid squad. Let's go. Kind of want to see. I do have a list of the rosters. Trying to think if there's a way to send that without... I have more information on there than just the rosters, so I don't want to send it in the stream here. But I do have a list of the rosters, yes. If you want to know who's on a team, let me know and I can look it up. But it's got a couple more pieces of information on it that don't want to send out, so... Who's going to win XP League? That's a good call, or a good question. I'm not sure. There's a couple teams that look like they're primed for it, so it's going to be a tough battle for sure. But here we go. We're going to map number 2. Agoge versus Imperium. Two new squads to XP. 50 Caliber, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. So we do actually have a B push right off the rip for Agoge. Well, it doesn't look as much like a push as it does like a search for a pick. As we do have shots going down. Colin's going to be top brown, and he's going to get tagged up a little bit, but he's not... he does get to escape with his life, as it looks like we do have some torching issues from Inception already. But Agoge is making their way towards his B site. Imperium actually looks like they are prepared for this. They're trying to get set up. Electrify's going to take out Klipsko. We did have the sniper out. Oh, good switch there. Colin's going to play his life. He gets 2 huge kills on the bomb. Glock's going to take out Kavi. It's going to be a 3v3. Bomb is not done. Mozzie gets another kill. Takes out Glock. Mozzie finds 2. That's going to be a 3v1. Jay, last one alive. A great start here for Imperium. As that's going to be a first-round win for Imperium, as I'm not sure who took him out. May have been Mozzie? Nope, it was Sponge Jay as he was hanging out towards this trench area. They get the visual on Jay there. Take him out. An early lead after a great first defensive round. Tell me what you guys think about that B push. I feel like a lot of teams wait too long for it to develop, and as the defensive team, it's kind of easy to tell where they're going to be pushing. It's so easy to get information towards A, where if you don't see anybody there, it's pretty easy to know where they're going. And then you can kind of get set up, watch crosses, and then have someone in this B site can shut things down. So, great early defensive round. Yeah, exactly, Unjust. You read my mind, man. But here we go. We got to push towards A for Imperium. There are 3 players for Agoge, either mid or B side, so this should be a pretty open site for Imperium if they want to get the bomb down. They are checking all their corners. Jay's going to get first blood, and Colin, who's trying to push up towards the bomb. Grenade's going to go out. Crux is going to find another. And let's see what they can find. I think Kavi did spot Jay here in the corner. Can Kavi work his way up? Oh, Crux is going to take out Kavi. Great coverage there by Crux. That's going to be a 4v2 in favor of Agoge. They're trying to knot this up at 1 apiece. Mozzie trying to work his way towards the bomb. He did get some nice on Crux. Oh, Crux is going to shoulder peek him and also get a lot of bolts. Geo does take him out. It's going to be a 4v1. Klipsko, last one alive. I think he does have a sniper out if I saw that correctly earlier. Trying to work his way. What can he find? I think he did get some... Oh, he actually did center that player and wasn't able to get the shot off. That's going to be a round for Agoge as they tied up at 1 apiece. Everyone likes Young Just comments there. I cannot blame them. That's a tough bomb site. I've seen teams do it slowly, but that's really in the Pro League or the CDL where they kind of play it slow and try to get 1 or 2 down. But you really have to have someone in position to take that bomb site from a different angle than just straight through, because it's so easy to sit behind that B bomb and Haglish there. Jake, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Saw your grinding streams, of course. Nadai, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. We're working our way towards 1,400 followers. Yeah, I think that was a hit marker there. Oh, as Gio almost kills his teammate. Glock's gonna get first blood on Mozzie, and I think it is Klipsko sniping back trench. He did get a couple hit markers. We're not able to finish anybody off. So it is gonna be a 5v4 in favor of Agoge. Imperium trying to hold this defensive setup. You see Agoge trying to get this next pick. Going up 5-3 is a great sign to get this bomb down. Is they're actually going to rotate the bomb back to B. I love this play. I feel like you don't see teams rotate the bomb enough in S&D. But they're doing that right now. Collins will find a big kill on Geo. What can Sponge Day find here? He's going to find an easy kill on Crux, who was not ready for it. That's going to be a switch here, as it is 4v3 now in favor of Imperium. The bomb is starting to work his way back towards A, and now Agoge is kind of struggling. Jade's going to find a big snipe on Klipsko. Electrify's going to find Kavi. That's going to be a 3v2 now. Back and forth we go. Round is back in Agoge's favor. And Collins going to find Electrify 2v2. Big kill. He's looking for this player in back, and he does know there's one back there. Sponge J and Colin both trying to come from the same side of the map. I think Colin did see the sniper glint. Does check the bomb. He's going to get... Look. Oh, Colin. Great shot on Jay. He's going to take him out. Glock's last one alive. He's going to take out Colin. That's a bad shell. And now it's just Sponge J trying to get this defuse. He's trying to ninja this. He's going to hear the person. He's going to peek it here momentarily. Only about a second left. He's not going to check in time. That could be the defuse. I don't know what the last player for Agoge was doing there. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of time between checking the bomb there. Would have liked to see him ref all the way back to broken. He didn't really have much information, but he basically just trusted that he wasn't going to hop it. Great play there for the side of Imperium. I think it was Glock 9 was the last one alive. Sponge J hopped on the bomb there, got the defuse. Good play by him. Back and forth we go. Imperium takes another slight lead, as it's been the defensive teams thus far dominating. Looks like Glock's me watching that trench with, I don't know if it's a sniper or what that is. Kavi does work his way towards the bomb. Oh, Colin gets another huge kill on the sniper, Jay. Colin up towards the bomb. This is where he's dominated. He's going to be getting the bomb down. 4v4. Collins does get a kill. Mozzie finds Crux. Bomb is down. 4v3. Mozzie finds yet another kill. And it's going to be a 4v2. SpongeJ going on the flank to be able to find these kills here. Oh, Mozzie's going to find a third. It's not even going to matter. SpongeJ in the flank isn't going to be able to find anything. As he's trying to... Man, that's like a Warzone rock right there. That's going to be, you would think, a round for Imperium. Take a 2-0 lead. Mozzie's going to find his fourth of the round. What a dominant round there for Mozzie, as he does end up finding 4 in the round for Imperium to take a 3-1 lead. Great stuff there as Mozzie individually just backpacked the squad there in round number 4 as we go to a important round number 5. Agoge cannot afford to go down 4-1 to a solid Imperium squad. Looks like they are going to be trying this B push again. Not sure what to expect on here. They slow played it last time. Looks like they are not hitting it overly quickly this time either. As Electrify's trying to work his way up. He's gotten into a pretty good position here. They don't have to worry about Colin on the bomb again here. He's actually up top where he started last time. The bomb site's going to be open as Colin's going to get tagged up once again. Almost finished through the wall bang, but he's going to stay up. And looks like the bomb is in the B site. Colin's going to find one. Crux will trade him out. Crux trying to stay alive in this corner. He doesn't have any help with him. Stun comes out. Might get pushed here momentarily. This might have a slow peek. I don't know if SpongeJ has an angle. Crux is trying to play his life. He's waiting for help from his team. Oh, this is a... Electrify's going to find Klipsko. Oh, Crux is going to find a big kill there. Glock's going to find another one as well. That's going to be 4v1. Kavi, the last one alive. I think he did hear the bombs going down. Kavi fine. Kavi, last one alive. He's going to take it by Crux. That's going to be a huge round win for Agoge. Not the cleanest round ever, but a very good round nonetheless. Yeah, of course, we get to see the potential snake. I just don't ever know how you can tell what snaking is unless you're watching it from the person that dies perspective. It's just so hard to tell when you're actually watching, because the whole laying down and hopping up is such a common movement in this game. But here we go. Round number 6. Imperium looking to try to extend this lead. Agoge trying to tie it up as we finally saw an offensive round win. And a lot like their first couple rounds, Imperium making their way through this trench area. Once again, grenades and stuns going out, trying to figure out as much as they can here about this defensive setup for Agoge. Grenade came out. Oh, Crux found his way through Broken. He's going to take out Kavi. Good spot. SpongeJ is going to trade him out, though. It's going to be a 4v4. Bomb is in Colin's hands as he's trying to work his way towards his bomb site. Nothing happening here. It's 30 seconds left. Looks like Colin's going to finally make his way to the bomb. Starting to get it planted. There's actually one player on the flank that's going to be SpongeJ trying to make his way all the way around. There are 2 players here on the side of Agoge. It's Glock's going to find Mozzie. SpongeJ, oh, almost chokes the shot. He's going to take out one, though. Can't get it with his life. 3v3. And now the entire squad of Agoge has to worry about Colin on the backside. Or SpongeJ on the backside. He's going to find a second kill. Will he be able to find a third? He's going to be able to get the third. That's 3 in the round. It is now a 3v1 in favor of Imperium. Great individual play there by SpongeJ as he changes that round for his squad as they go up 4-2. Klipsko gets the last kill here on Geo. 2 rounds away from going up 2-0. What can Agoge do to bring their squad or themselves back into this map? Top on with some Agoge players, see where they're going to be pushing this time. But they are going to be going to A this time, switching up a little bit. They have been favoring that B site heavily. They're going to be about a 3v3 here towards this A bomb site. There's actually one player for Imperium that did push through trench. He's going to be able to find a kill. Klipsko's going to find one. Jay's going to get taken out. Electrify's going to trade him out, so it's still a 4v4. Looks like Klipsko did do his job, though. Crux is going to find a big kill on Sponge J. It's going to be a 4v3. Crux is hovering around this mid-map area, trying to watch for anybody lurking. There's actually one player, I think, for Agoge that did kind of rotate. Has kind of gone on the flank here. He's be able to find a gunfight against Colin. He's going to shoot him in the back, I believe it was. That's going to be a 4v1. And that's going to be a round win for Agoge as they keep themselves in it. Huge round win. Back and forth we go. Every time you think Imperium might start to pull away, Agoge has a great round or two to keep themselves in it. Great shots there by Electrify to finish this round off. Four to three. Imperium trying to pull themselves to within one round of taking this difficult map number 2. Looks like we are going to have another A push, as it has been somewhat successful for them recently. Sponge J trying to figure out where this player is. I think he did actually spot someone mid-map. Grenade and stun come out. I think he did hit someone with the grenade. Crocs is trying to play his life here behind one of those boxes mid. His health will regenerate. It's actually a 4v2 by the bomb site over here. Electrify is going to be on the wrong side of the map. Trying to get as much information as he can. Bomb is finally down. Colin did get tagged with the grenade. He's going to play his life. Kavi's going to cover him as he takes out Jay. Kavi now in a good position. It's Glock's trying to find him. And now everyone has to worry about Kavi, which is going to drain time. As shots are going down, Glock's getting tagged up. He doesn't know where from. I think he was getting shot from underneath the car there. And Imperium had a great spot here to take. Crux didn't get shot in the back. They forgot about Kavi. Kavi's still playing his life in the smoke. Kavi finds him with a pistol. Finally gets taken. Kavi was almost to find another. That's going to be a round for Imperium. It seems like every offense or every round win for Imperium, especially on offense the last couple times, it's been one or two individual plays that have really helped them out. The last time it was Sponge J on the flank. This time it was Kavi getting into a power position and really taking advantage of that. The side of Agoge couldn't find a way to get him out of there without trading out a second life, so they had to be very careful about it. And Kavi did a great job of playing his life. The smoke came down. I think he got a pistol kill in the smoke, and then got the person trying to push the bomb there. So great job. Imperium's trying to put this map away here. Agoge trying to keep themselves in it, trying to push it to a round 9, round 10, and then a round 11 if things were to go their way. First blood's going to be huge. It's Imperium looking for that kill. Jade's going to be trying to find some information. Jade's going to get a couple, or is going to find one. They're going to clear out this far trench area. That B bomb site should be open, as it is going to be a 5v2. All the kills going the way of Agoge as they're clutching up so far. I think Glock did see this player over here. Klipsko's going to take it out. Here's the last one over here watching this bomb site. There's only one player left. It is going to be Mozzie. What can he make happen? As he's going to reveal his position. He's going to get taken out momentarily. I think he did hear the player below him. He's going to find one. Will he be traded out? There it is. There's round number 4 for Agoge. Everyone that's hanging out in the chat, definitely appreciate you guys supporting these squads, the players, the league, all that. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. And this is the first matchup of our Season 2 playoffs. Winners Round 1 matchup. Going to have matches all week next week as well, and then we'll probably have the finals or the latter end of the playoffs kind of early the following week. So hopefully in about 2.5 weeks we will get this done and be able to crown our champion. As here we go, a decisive round number 10. Imperium trying to finish it off on offense, so they've had back-to-back impressive offensive rounds. Crux watching this middle area. He did see one cross. Didn't fire any shots. It doesn't be Sponge JJ. He's playing around these mid-tanks. And Glock's going to find first blood on Kavi. That's a huge kill, as Mozzie's going to trade him back out. That's going to be a 4v4. It's like the defense is favoring the B bomb site, even after the gunfights towards A. It's going to be a 3v2. Gio's going to find one. Colin's going to find one. It's going to be a 3v3. Trades back and forth. Jay, it's a big kill on Mozzie. 3v2 in favor of Agoge. Imperium is in trouble. Colin's going to get stunned. Can he get this kill? He's going to get taken up by Jay. Klipsko's going to trade out Jay. 2v1. What can Klipsko clutch up here? He's going to have two players coming from basically the same side. So if he can win one gunfight, he'll be in a pretty good spot. Looks like he is going to pop Dead Silence and push up towards the trench. I don't know if Crux heard him or what he saw. He's going to get shot in the back. That's going to be another round win for Agoge as I do string together 2 in a row as we go to round 11. Del Sykes, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. And already in series number 1, we are seeing a round 11. That did not take long at all. Who is going to win it? Who is going to win it? Come on, chat. Take your guesses. Fill me in. And looks like Imperium's going to be an offense yet again as they're trying to close this out. Trying to go up 2-0 in the series. Agoge trying to make it 1-1 and keep themselves in this series. This is going to be another A hit for the side of Imperium. Looks like they're going to be a little bit decisive here. Kavi's pushing up quickly, trying to get some timing here by the trench. He's going to get to a power position. I think he's just going to try to play his life here. I like this play. Jay does not know he's here. Kavi's going to pop up. He does get some information. There's 2 players over there for the side of Agoge. Glock's going to find one. Crux finds one. Sponge Jay's going to find Jay. 4v3. Oh my gosh, Crux takes out Kavi. Kavi could not win that gunfight. That's me another gunfight win. Sponge Jay's gone. It is a 3v1. It's all up to Klipsko, who is nowhere near the bomb. As this is all down to Klipsko. This is looking like it's going to be a map win for Agoge, barring something absolutely crazy from Klipsko. I think they do have an idea of where he is. They know he's not by A, as they actually may have just seen him. Crux got the information. He's going to take out Klipsko, and that's going to be a 6-5 win for Agoge as they win 3 straight rounds to tie this series up at 1 map apiece. Dynamically, yeah, man, that beef between those two is something else, man. I didn't really know much about it, but I don't really know the whole story, so I don't really want to chime in too much. It sucks for amateur leagues like us that try to run things clean. I don't know, man. I wish I had more information to have a really informed opinion, but yeah. I think it's our goal is to stay out of it. No idea, but that's a great come from behind win there for the side of Agoge as they clutch up 3 straight rounds to tie the series up. Zimbly, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. As we're going to a domination here, which could be a very important map. You hit me up about it? All right. I saw you and BGL kind of chiming in here and there, but yeah. No, Sleepy, from what I saw, it seemed like it was just kind of worded weird to Cheeto. You know, like we were kind of in the same boat as NACL, as there were teams trying to join last second, which I wasn't going to let that happen just because it's not fair to the squads that grinded all season. So the teams that started, that's the amount of teams we were taking into the playoffs. Those squads or those orgs could obviously you know, change rosters and do whatever, but we didn't want new teams coming in last second. So I definitely see it from both perspectives, but when you say, you know, when you're telling people they can only have X amount of top tier players, that's where it gets a little bit strange. I don't know how you kind of pick and choose who's top tier and who isn't. That's a little bit strange to me, but you know, to each their own. If that's what NACL wants to do, it's their prerogative. It's their league. They can kind of run it how they want. So that's kind of all I have to say about it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, that's the part that kind of threw me off is they couldn't, you know, they were trying to censor who they could have and whatever else. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't like the idea of adding teams close to the playoffs anyways. We have done that in the past, and I don't think we'll ever do it again. So we'll definitely avoid that forever. But here we go. An important domination here. No, controller on PC is not allowed. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, if Cheeto was going to use ringers, then yeah, screw that. I mean, I saw that little bit too, which is not good. So that looks bad on Cheeto. It just sucks that he has a lot of pull and he's in a bad mouth on ACL, and even though both sides were probably a little bit in the wrong. So yeah, who knows? But here we go. Going to a decisive map number 3. The first respawn with the side of Imperium. They're going to try to take this one as well. As we do have a lumberjack on screen. Things you love to see. Oop, I need to update the map count. Sorry, guys. You guys can watch Colin here. As a solid start here for the side of Imperium. As actually pretty back and forth, but really nothing special going on. As Colin's going to find a big killer on Geo. He's going to be able to play his life. Electrify's going to be able to kill him momentarily, you would think. Trying to hide his shoulder. Doing a good job of it thus far. He's going to take time to push here. Colin, good timing. He's going to take out Electrify. Nope, he's going to get taken out. This is a very standard start. Both teams holding their home flags. It looks like Agoge is going to get the kills to work their way towards B. This should be an Agoge B flag. That's going to be a good start for them. As they do hold 2 flags, they're actually going to be trying to neutralize C. They're going to be able to do it, I believe. And things are going their way early. Jay's going to come from behind. Take out Klipsko. Javi. Big kill on Geo. He was trying to camp that C flag. I think we saw the side of London doing that really well, if I remember correctly. I think it was London. They were really good in domination, and a lot of that was stemmed from having someone always camp that C flag, have the AB set up, and then have someone always kind of hanging by that C flag in bathroom, and basically shut down anything that goes towards it. So it's a very annoying strat. There's a lot of kind of camping involved, but it's a very smart play for sure, as this lead is growing quickly for Agoge. It looks like Kavi's going to be able to neutralize A. Nope, he's going to take it out right before he can neutralize it. Electrify's going to get a couple big kills towards B, as Imperium could not get anything going thus far. Agoge's doing a great job of just smothering them on that B flag. And they're being very annoying by C as well, as it looks like Imperium is just can't really rotate towards A at all, so they're just forced to bang their head against that B wall. Looks like Electrify's going to get another kill. He almost takes out Mozzie as well. As it looks like Imperium's trying to shift their way through B here, but the kills are going the way of Agoge. They are going to clear it out once again. This is a very domination thus far, as Agoge is just crushing it. Glock has not died. He is 8-9-0. I didn't even see that yet, as he is just cruising through these Imperium players. Lead, it continues to grow as it's getting close to that 25-point mark. Just about under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Imperium is struggling to keep up with Agoge. It seems like we are seeing teams start to adapt and kind of come up with better strategies for domination. We've definitely seen it in the CDL Pro League a lot. The domination structure and strategy has changed quite a bit. It's no longer just gun seal and whatever else. With a shorter half, you have to be a little bit more creative, as Jason somehow take out Mozzie, but Imperium did get B. So that's a good thing for them, as they finally are going to flip the scoring a little bit. Collins with a big gunfight here. He's going to get taken out by Jay. He's going to bust through that door. C's actually still neutralized, I believe. Kavi's going to get taken out towards B. Cross is going to find 2 big kills. That's going to be an open B site for Agoge. Nice switch players game. Thank you. Cross is going to find Colin. With his teammates, going to be able to shut that down. That's going to be 4 red in the kill feed. Imperium, once again, back where they started. Down an extra flag. They're going to find a way to get C back, but this lead is just growing at a rapid pace. Imperium trying to stop this first round upset, but Agoge just has their foot down. They very well should have won the hard point as well. This could be a 3-0, but Agoge trying to take a 2-1 lead, as Imperium's trying to keep them within striking distance in this map number 3. Klipsko was kind of ready for the J there, but he's going to get absolutely smoked. And once again, these Agoge players are just being so annoying towards this C flag. As Imperium can't get a consistent amount of points here. Geo's going to find 2 kills. That's going to be red in the kill feed. Kavi's going to find 2 towards C. B's actually open for Agoge now. Can they get a couple more points here, take a 30-point lead before half? It looks like they are going to be able to. Imperium trying to do everything they can to not allow any more unnecessary points. It looks like A might be grabbed by Imperium. There are just flags dropping everywhere. Under a second left. That's going to be a 27-point lead for Agoge. Very impressive domination there. Then again, we have seen swings majorly on this map, depending on spawn side. We've seen teams get off to pretty good leads, depending on where their home flag was first, and then flip the script on the other side. So looking for Imperium to try to make something happen. And for the stream, it was 5-3, and Agoge won 3 straight rounds. So 5-3 comeback. Is looking for Imperium to work their way towards his B flag. Electrify's done a great job of holding this down with the AR. Colin's going to catch him. Kavi's going to find one with the grenade. And this looks like it should be a B flag for Imperium as they're already starting out well. Glock's going to come through green and take out 2 players in the back. He's going to try to neutralize A. Probably won't be able to get it, but B is actually captured. C is actually captured as well. So this is not a terrible situation for Imperium, but I think they would probably prefer the A-B setup as they are going to be able to take the player off there. Agoge is still going to be spawning towards C, their home flag. A is going to be recaptured by Imperium, and this is already a great start to the half as that lead's already down to 21 points. Spawn today with a huge kill on Geo as they were making their way towards B. Yellow in the kill feed here, as it looks like they are starting to pick things up. There's one player for Agoge towards this A flag, trying to stir things up. All the players from Imperium are making their way towards it. Big kill on J, who's trying to take advantage of their distraction. And A is going to be stopped before being neutralized. Still, Agoge has a decent lead, but Imperium is coming flying back to the second half as the lead is down to 15. It's already almost cut in half. Crux hits a big kill, and Clips go calm. The last one here, going to have 2 players for Agoge to deal with. Might have 3. He's going to be able to find 1. There's going to be 3 players. Masi on the flank, though. He's going to take it by Glock. Huge kill as Kavi's actually on C. Neutralizing that. Might be able to get it as B is grabbed by Agoge. 13-point difference as C is going to be neutralized. No one getting any extra points here. Good play by Kavi as he's actually going to get off the flag, play his life. He's going to be able to take an Electrify, and he's just being a nuisance here. He's going to be finally taken out, but the side of Agoge just has to worry so much about that C flag. I think Imperium's going to be able to pinch this B area here. What can they find towards B flag? But today, it's going to be able to take out this player. This should be an easy flag for Imperium. All the players for Agoge are coming off spawn. There's actually 1 towards A. But today got some information. He's going to fly out, attack sprint. He's going to take out 1 player. And they get B here. I think that's going to be B for Imperium as they do hold A as well. They're back to that 2 flag setup. Lead down to 14 points. Blocked, making things happen. He's 21-7. He is popping off here. He's going to get, cannot finish off the kill. He's going to back with his life though. A, B setup, still in favor of Imperium here. Lead dropping. Geo trying to neutralize his B flag. He's going to not get shot by Colin. Colin to take him out. Big kill. And Imperium's going to hold strong at B. Looks like for at least a little while, this is going to be a pretty solid setup for them. As Mozzie flying around the corners, taking out Glock there with the hip fire. And basically, yeah, the decay matches after this one. So as soon as this is over, hopefully you guys are ready and we can get rolling into yours. And is Imperium making a comeback as C is, I believe, neutralized. So there are a lot of points going towards the way of Imperium right now. They're only down 3. Like I said before this half started, we have seen these kind of comebacks on this map. It all depends on what side you spawn on. Imperium making a huge comeback, 1:45 left. The lead is now gone. It is in favor of Imperium. Agoge trying to regain, as they do not want to choke away this map 3 like Imperium did map number 2. A lot of red in the kill feed. They're trying to make their way towards B, but just for now, Imperium is holding strong. Gunfights back and forth. Red in the kill feed, though there's 1 player left. It's Mozzie here. He's going to take it by Jay. Klipsko trying to shut things down. He's going to find 1 kill. He's going to find more. Colin there to help him. Colin's going to find 2. And that is going to be another B defense for Imperium. Just over a minute left. The lead continues to grow. Klipsko's going to get taken out, but it is just Glock 9 here. trying to get reinforcements. Looks like Glock's going to get taken out. Imperium lead is growing. Under a minute left. 8-point lead and growing. Aegis has to make something happen quickly here. As it is Yellow Kilby Kavi trying to neutralize C. He's going to do it. That could be the straw that broke the camel's back. As points are just flooding in for Imperium. Aegis getting absolutely nothing. 40 seconds left. This game looks like it's going to be over. Barring some absolute crazy triple cap, Imperium is in the driver's seat here. Jay's going to shot the back momentarily. He's going to almost turn and burn Kavi. Agoge doesn't have enough time. The lead's up to 17 points. Under 30 seconds, 19 points. This is going to be over. Imperium is going to get revenge on their choke in map number 2. They're going to take a 2-1 lead in the series as they go to hardpoint number 2. What a turn of events as Imperium made a huge swing of about 50 points in the second half. Water from Hot Dogs, appreciate that, brother. Always here to gas me up, man. As that is a huge come from behind win. Imperium, I think, was down 27 points at half. They end up winning by 23. So what is that, exactly a 50-point swing? Oh my gosh, what a great second half there. Wesbro, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, brother. And we are going to map number 4 with Imperium holding a 2-1 lead. Perfect. And thank you, Kaibu, for the update. Looks like M7 did win map number 1, so they're up 1-0 in that series. It's a 2-seed M7 versus the 15-seed. Let's see, who are they playing? They're playing Swift Uprising. So they're on the same side of the bracket as Imperium and Agoge here. Inception and Gunsmoke had to replay. Okay, so apparently they got into map number 1 and had some technical issues, so they might be restarting map number 1. But let me update the map count here. 2-1 Imperium. Can I type, please? Come on, hands. Oops, what am I doing? There we go. Get the M7 score in there as well, so you guys can see that. But don't have a score for that, but that's a match I kind of figured M7 would roll through. M7, I think they're 3-1. Swift Uprising 0-4, had a rough season. So it looks like M7's taking care of business thus far. And everyone that's followed so far today, appreciate that very, very much. I'm going to give my spiel now while it seems like we have a lot of people in the chat. Kind of how, just to kind of break down how we do our funding for the league here. We get our prize pool from 2 different sources. One is the buy-ins for the orgs, obviously, and then secondly is our Twitch revenue. So all of that goes towards the prize pool. It's something that we did early on when we very first started, worked out well, and we've kept it going. And it's a great way to get everyone involved, try to get the players more prize money, try to get that up. We're working on sponsors so we can, use some of that revenue for other things like stream improvements and whatever else. But for the time being, it is all going towards the players. I know there's always questions about what leagues do with their Twitch money and whatever else. But, if you do have a Twitch Prime sitting around and you haven't used it, don't hesitate to throw it our way. I promise it'll go towards the players, and they will be taken care of with that. Red Hand, thanks for the gas. I appreciate. Well, I guess some happy people are appreciating the casting because I don't hold myself in a high regard there, but I will take it. Morgan is a much better caster than I, but if I get put in the same category as him, I will take it. And it looks like the score was like 250 to 138 in favor of M7 in that match, so a pretty dominant win for them. We should podcast together for tomorrow. Podcast, huh? Okay. We actually used to have a podcast, an XP podcast. We unfortunately kind of ran out of time or people that could do it, but I definitely want to bring it back because a lot of stuff has happened since we last did one. I assume you guys are talking about codcasting. I actually haven't codcasted with a second person in so long. We used to always have 2 people casting, and actually we had a third for a while. I think for like our XCal Season 1 or Season 2 playoffs. We had 2 people casting, and then like 3 people come in and do like in between match like summaries and stuff, and kind of review what they saw, which is a lot of fun. Our staff is kind of a little bit shorter now than it was back then. But something I would definitely like to get back to. We've had a lot of people want to cast in Season 3, which will be great. So hopefully our quality of casting and streaming goes up then. That is definitely our goal as we're working towards bigger and better things for you guys. So a lot of stuff in the works here. And not just COD related, just League overall. So exciting stuff. But here we go to an Azir Cave Hardpoint. This should be a lot of fun. Definitely going to favor the AR-heavy teams. I don't really know who it's going to favor, to be honest with you. It seems like Agoge may have a slight advantage here, but it's so hard to tell. Each map has been very, very close. But yeah, CODcast would definitely be fun. And now that he's got a PC, it actually would be possible. So here we go. Looks like Imperium's going to spawn on the good side. They're going to try to contest P1 as much as possible while holding the spawns for P2. What can they make happen here? So it looks like Ado's going to be the first one towards the hill. Has not popped yet. Here we go. Crux is to find first blood. So far, no one on the hill. Electrify trying to find his timing. It is going to be red in the kill feed. No one jumping in yet. Looks like Sponge is going to be the last one trying to watch over to the top here. Electrify's going to be able to work his way into a close corner, playing his life. Kavi's going to kill him with a grenade, but it is red in the kill feed already. And Ado's doing a great job with these ARs. I'm looking for Crux to have a really good map. Electrify, you think, would play really well on the side of Agoge. They look great in the domination with those ARs that they're holding down that whole area. Looking for Colin to play well here. Sponge J for sure. They are the ARs. I believe Clipsco, as I've seen with an AR a little bit here and there. He's played pretty well as well. Z-Skidda, thank you for the follow. But a great start here for actually Imperium. I think they should feel pretty happy about where they're at. There was a lot of red in the kill feed early on, so Adoge you would think should have a decent lead, but they're only going to be up by about what, like 6 points, 7 points, as Imperium does still hold for P2. Looks like Adoge is going to be trying to wrap around the backside, trying to make cuts. Clipsco sitting on the car. He's going to be able to find some, along with Sponge J. Good hold thus far, but they're going to start to filter in. Crux is trying to wallbang for Sponge J. He will be able to take him out. Imperium does still have spawns for now. They're trying to work their way back through a cave. And the smoke is down. A lot of yellow in the kill feed as the Imperium is racking up time. Clipsco to be able to take out Geo here. The trades are going. Oh, Electrify finds a really good spot. He's going to take out 1, take out 2. Trying to watch his back cave. Can Clipsco trade him out? Today is going to be able to stun him. Kavi's going to finally finish him off. The rest of this time, you would think is going to go the way of Imperium, but it actually looks like Adoge is trying to work their way for a little bit of scrap time, as they have committed here, trying to pin Imperium back in these spawns. This is something we've seen a lot recently. It's not a bad thing to not worry about rotating, try to pin back these teams or these players. Jay's going to be run right past, as it looks like Imperium's finally going to be able to break out of the spawn trap. Adoge did do a good job of pinning him back there for an extra, like 1 or 2 waves. Imperium cannot find an opening to get through here, as it is all red in the kill feed. Adoge doing a great job of holding down P3, which is generally pretty contested. Kavi finally got a kill, blocks and trade him out immediately. And this point total for Adoge is racking up quickly. It's about to surpass Imperium. I'm curious if Imperium's just going to go ahead and give up P3 and break their way towards P4. With how strong of a setup Adoge has here, it would not shock me. And it looks like Sponge J is going to be the first one to just say, screw it, here we go. He might get shot in the back, though. He's going to be in a world of hurt here if this player for the side of Adoge does find a way to get this kill. It looks like Jay is kind of worried, doesn't know where he went. Jay's going to find Clipscope. That's going to be all the information Sponge J needs, you would think. He's going to be able to get that kill. Huge kill as Jay gets taken out. It looks like the rotations are going to be in favor of Imperium. And actually, Imperium did get a little bit of time there on P3. So it's still a small lead for them. Adoge did not take a lead there as I thought they would on P3. As Colin is trying to work towards this yellow area, trying to make sure no one's going for the early rotation for an important P5. I like this play by them. No one getting any time thus far. Colin is going to be in a gunfight mid. He's going to take it up by Jay. This might be the break that Adoge needs. to flip these spawns. And actually, as I say that, I think the player that got the kill in yellow does get taken out. Agoge is still spawning back. Imperium does still have the spawns for the next hill. No one's getting any comment as Agoge finally jumps in, so not a terrible situation for Imperium. This is looking a lot like the second half of the first hard point, where Imperium wasn't really holding much time, but they're doing a really good job of rotating and making sure that Agoge couldn't get any time when they actually had control of a hill. So impressive stuff here for Imperium, even though they haven't really got themselves set or a whole lot of time outside of P2. So as it looks like this P5 is going to be set up very well for Imperium. They have Agoge pushed out pretty far back. The early time will be able to go the way of Imperium, as Crux does find a big gunfight win in Cave, trying to work his way through this white tower area. Mozzie from the backside does find 2. And Imperium is what to take the lead once again as we just flip-flop back and forth. Javi trying to watch this cross. Looks like Gio's going to get taken momentarily, you'd think. Oh, Sponge Days in a world of hurt. Dude's on the hill. Looked up and saw 3 players for Agoge looking at him. And now no one's getting time. Imperium is holding a slight lead. Agoge doing a great job of keeping him off this hill. This has just been a great job of denying points from both squads. Colin Grenade's going to not be able to kill him, as he's going to pop out and take an electrify. Good stuff there by Colin. Good game awareness. Saw the grenade come in and decided to challenge. It looks like it's going to be Agoge set up for P1. If you're Imperium, you're definitely looking to just hold these spawns for P2. You can definitely parlay P5 into P2 while not giving much time on P1. And it looks like they're going to be able to do that thus far as they're trying to rotate towards P1. No one for Agoge is really threatening the spawns yet. You see Kavi playing well, 15 and 14. Mozzie, he's got a lot of interactions thus far. Clipsco 15 and 10, playing well. Khaled really struggling here. He's 8 and 17. Splitter Day struggling as well, 7-11. Figured he'd be playing better. Crux playing pretty well, 15 and 16. Electrify 17 and 9, playing great as well. Definitely looking for a couple of players for Agoge to start to pick it up though. It actually looks like they have flipped spawns, so they have done their job here. And Imperium is going to be able to take a decent lead here, but the big mistake they made was giving up these spawns for P2. They were in a great spot to have a decent lead going into P1, hopefully contest as much as possible, and then get a lot of the time in P2, but they did get broken. Now they have to fight through either Cave or through Yellow. They don't have anybody working their way towards the total flank yet, as there's me, Crux, holding this back area, shooting down the inner part of the cave, and it's going to be all red in the kill feed as Agoge is trying to take over the lead once again. And there's going to be the score flip. That's going to be all yellow in the kill feed as Imperium is trying to do exactly what Agoge did to them the first time. The first rotation by pinning them back here in the spawn. It looks like Agoge is in a favor trying to rotate towards P2 as, Kavi absolutely beaming these players. He does have them caught back in the spawn for now. Agoge did take the lead back slightly. Kavi's going to have some gunfights here. He's going to be able to find a low before he gets taken out. But good job as the spawn, or the score will probably rotate back to Agoge as he flip-flop back and forth. Imperium trying to get set up for P3, which was dominated by Agoge the first time through. I don't expect to see that many points for any team here the second time around, as gunfights are going back and forth, really no one getting much of an upper hand. Imperium the first in the hill. The score flips once again as Jay and company are making their way towards this hill. Jay sitting there 23 and 17. Players flooding in. And Clipsco's going to take it out of the hill. Agoge has made their way in. Looks like Imperium is going to be in a good spot to try to make their way towards P4 if they choose to do so. They are going to, I think, give this one last push. The player in the flank, it was Kavi, is going to get taken out. Clipsco's going to take out Electrify, top broken. The God Heady working out well thus far. Time still going the way of Agoge here as the score does flip back one more time. This seems like it's going to come down to whoever gets the last hill opportunity. Jay making a huge play here along with Electrify, trying to hold down this cave area and lock down spawns. I'm sorry, I skipped the hill. They're trying to catch Imperium napping. Is Imperium, I think Mozzie, I don't know if he was one shooting or whether it was Kavi. I don't know if they know that Mozzie's here. We'll find out soon, I guess. As Mozzie's going to get taken out. Kavi's going to have a big gunfight. He's going to get taken out as Agoge is starting to pinch. They actually should have spawns for the next hill as well. And there's really only one player left. That's Clipsco. He's going to take out one doggy. Clipsco's going to find two. Ozzy's going to find one. Doggy's going to get taken out. Imperium trying to make their way through. This lead is actually up to as big as it's been for Agoge so far. They're trying to hold on and build even bigger lead. Imperium winning a lot of gunfights. Truck's going to have the whole thing down. Colin holding a great angle there. And man, this is a deafening hill. As the reverberation of the sound is unbelievable. Agoge has actually held on here. Imperium has decided to just give this up. They're not going to win the rotations, you wouldn't think. There's actually going to be one big gunfight. I think that's going to be number 6. Who is that? Imperium. I don't like that play. Going for the rotations through mid don't usually work unless you know for sure you have them spawn back there. And this is going to be scrap time for Agoge. The rotation for Agoge. At least spawns. The early hill town's going to go the way of Imperium, but the spawns are in favor of Agoge, and this is looking like a great opportunity for them to put this game away. It's just all red in the kill feed. Geo gets a huge 3-piece. Imperium spawning way out, trying to make their way through. Colin's going to take it out. Agoge flexing their muscles here. And this is looking like it's going to be an Agoge win unless Imperium can get a wave or two of kills. Lipsco try to hit the shots there and electrify. They can win it here. Imperium needs to contest just a little bit of time. They can't even get close to this hill. Finally, some yellow in the kill feed. Only 10 seconds remaining. Clipsco trying to get some kills. The grenade, big time as Clipsco gets taken out. 5 seconds remaining. Agoge trying to push this to a map number 5. Nazi, oh, he takes him on the hill. Only 2 seconds left. Can they get in? And that's going to be it. Oh, the player for Agoge did jump in last second. That's going to be a huge win for Agoge. They would in actually pretty dominant fashion thanks to back-to-back huge hills to pull away at the end. 2-2 as we go to a map 5. And it was a 6-2 S&D win for M7 as in their match as well, as they take a 2-0 lead over Swift Uprising. So they're looking very, very good thus far. Let's look at the scoreboard here. Colin really struggled, 12 and 32. He could not get anything going there. I think that was the host of Agoge, so can definitely understand that a little bit. But SpongeJ struggled. Mozzie, 25 and 35. Man, Kavi, 24 and 28. Really, nobody played great. Clipsco, 26-24, but with only 19 seconds to the hill. You definitely expect that. But Geo played great, 24 and 25, basically on even with 2 minutes in the hill. Electrified, 35 and 14. He was absolutely cooking. The whole squad for Agoge, like the last couple hills, just absolutely turned it on and dominated that map. So impressive stuff there as they pull away and force a round or map 5. Oh, man. What a great first series of the playoffs. 6 seed Imperium Gaming taking on 11 seed Agoge. As we're going to map 5. The first S&D went to round 11. What have we not seen here thus far in series number 1? What else could we ask for? This is about as good as it gets, folks. Everyone in the stream, thank you very much for hanging out and supporting both of these squads. All of the players, they appreciate it. Speech, thank you for the follow. So we're creeping our way towards 1,400. I think we're going to reach about 20,000 views total after the playoffs, and I'm excited about that. That'll be awesome. Hopefully it gets like 1,500 followers, something like that. You guys keep supporting, and we definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much for everything you guys do. We would not be where we are if it weren't for the players, the orgs, everyone watching. You guys are awesome. Living with Jesus, you were the man. Been here hanging out the entire time. Love to see it. My guy Buhai in the chat. Imperium owner. Here to support his boys. But we are going to a map number 5. I believe this is going to be Imperium hosts, so they should, in theory, have the upper hand here. Where are we going? Let's switch these around. Yeah, the Imperium MVP, absolutely. Looks like Gunrunner, Search and Destroy. Hopefully we get the game type switched around. Not sure what to expect. Got Mayo in here as well. Love to see it. I don't know why it says TDM. Maybe he didn't change it. Or I'm going to have a dev error. Let's see. Nope, there we go. Should be good to go. Perfect. All right, guys, here we go. Map number 5. What are our predictions here before we get started? What do we think is going to be the outcome of this map? We saw Imperium really kind of blow a map number 2 to take a 2-0 lead. They could have very well won this 3-0, but it took a come from behind win. Hardpoint to go 1-0. Took a throw from them that Search and Destroy to tie it up 1-1. And then a come from behind Dom win from them to go up 2-1. And a pretty dominant hardpoint on the side of Agoge. So, Furious Steel. 6-2 Agoge, 6-3 Agoge. Okay. Got a lot of Agoge support. Yeah, I don't know what to expect here, but it's going to be a great map, I think. Hopefully we see another round 11, but it looks like we are going to have a standard B push here for Imperium. As Calypso's going to try to rush right through the middle. He's going to get cut down immediately. Mozzie's going to trade the kill out. Mozzie's going to get traded out. It's going to be an early 4-3 life advantage in favor of Agoge. Collins finds a kill on Jay. Can I switch players? For the love of God, thank you. 3v3. Sponge Day takes out Crux. Huge kill. 3v2. What can Kabi find? He's watching this water. Hasn't found anything yet. He's trying to get as much information as he can for his squad. As he's going to, not be able to gun Electrify. Electrify's going to take him out 2v2. Bomb is not down. Both teams just playing for this next pick, which could be huge. But they are going to rotate it back to A. I love this play. This is such a smart play. They should be able to get the bomb down uncontested. Geo trying to figure out where these players are at. They don't have any idea they're over here. As Geo's trying to, I don't know what he's doing. Trying to sound whore, trying to find something. He's not going to get any information. He will be able to find it soon. There they go. Let's see what they do. Geo's going to try to cut through water. Trying to see if anyone's going to be contesting him. He's not going to get any information, as I don't think he saw Sponge Day cross. The players for Imperium are playing a pretty close together setup. Going to be able to trade out kills, you would think, pretty easily. Ajo just very, very split, though. Geo trying to work his way around. He's going to throw the trophy down in case he decides to hop this. Looks like he is going to try to. He's trying to stretch it. Trying to work his way here. He's taking a lot of time trying to get it. There he goes. He's going to hop on it. Colin, or just Sponge Day is going to spot him. Colin in a big gunfight and back. He's going to win it. And that's going to be a 1-0 lead for Imperium. That was a strange looking interaction with the bomb there for Agoge. Couldn't quite stretch it the way he wanted to. I don't know if stretching is really much of a thing here, like it was in Black Ops 4. But we haven't really seen players do it much. He couldn't quite find the angle. Got kind of caught in the opens. But Sponge Day checked it at the right time. Took him out. And that was basically all she wrote there. As a very back and forth round number 1. Much like the rest of this series. Here we go. Ajo's trying to knot it up. The first Search and Destroy, the first couple rounds were very back and forth. What can we find here? As Clay's going to get... Jay's going to find first blood. Glock's going to find Sponge Day. You would think he didn't even finish it off. The grenade had to finish it. That's going to be 2 for him. As that's going to be a 4v3 in favor of Agoge. Once again, they do have a life advantage. Can they finish it off this time? Geo's trying to go for the push. There's actually one player behind Turbine. Is he going to be able to find this player? Mitchell's going to get taken out from behind there. Mozzie's going to find one. 3v2. Mozzie trying. Electrify's going to be in a really good spot here to watch mid-map. Mozzie almost beams him. He's going to be able to get another gunfight. Crux is going to find him. 3v1. Colin last one alive. He's going to be able to find a kill. I think he does know there's still one at the top. He's going to get away with his life for now. Good play by Colin. Bomb is going down on B. Can I switch players? Thank you. Colin trying to see what he can find. Not going to be able to find anything yet. He's going to get shots off. That's going to give away his position. He's just trying to play his life now. This is where it gets extremely difficult. These players both have M4s. I think Glock did see him hop down. Good. Nope. Colin's not going to be able to finish the kill. Time winding down. Under 25 seconds. Colin doing a good job of playing his life here. Just throwing shoulders. But the setup is just so strong. Colin's going to get taken out. That's going to be a 1-1 round count. After the offensive rounds, back and forth, winning their respective offensive tries. Axel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And P. Wiggly already missed out on their prediction. Not going to be a 6-0. That didn't last long. Awesome. I'm sure they appreciate it, Buha. As we're having another B push here for Imperium. Grenades and stuns coming out. Kavi finally gets the first one for Imperium. Can Agoge respond? Oh, Colin's got to finish that kill. He could not. He's going to get cut down the process. Mozzie luckily finds one. 3v3. Electrify's going to find Mozzie 3v2 in favor of Agoge. That was a missed opportunity for Imperium as they had a great chance to have a big life advantage. Electrified may have seen Jay cross. He's going to be able to take him out. Great kill. He's trying to play his life now. As I think Bomb's actually down by B. Big flank coming here from Klipsko. He's trying to find whatever he can. Both players for Agoge are a little bit worried about Sponge JJ and his positioning. They're going to pre-aim it. They do not know where he is. Great team shots there as Crux is taken out. Bomb should be going down here momentarily. Last one alive is Electrify. What can he find? He's going to be challenged momentarily. Can I switch players? Can we do it? Game. Let me do it. Let me do it. Okay, thank you. 2v1. Tough position for Electrify here. He's going to be able to find a player sitting rock. That's going to be Klipsko taken out. 1v1. Now this is very, very doable. Sponge JJ trying to take a different angle. I like where he's going, but he might be able to get enough gunfire. Oh, he's going to get taken out by Electrify. What a clutch as he wins the 1v2. That's going to be a 2-1 lead for Agoge. What an impressive round there. He didn't see anything. Went ahead and snapped onto green. Great job there for the side of Electrify. Yes, I probably did mean Sponge J. That's probably correct. I don't know why I thought of Electrify there. Maybe saw him in the kill feed or something. Here we go. Can Agoge take a 3-1 lead here? We've seen Agoge get first blood, I think, the first 2 rounds. Well, now 3 out of the first 4 rounds. As Jay gets Kavi. 5-4 life advantage. Shots going back and forth. Mozzie's going to take out Jay. 4v4. Block trying to work his way up towards these crates. He's in a good position to try to get some kills. He actually did spot Sponge J. He's being aggressive here. He's going to get a big time kill and get with his life. He did get some information. Mozzie, a big kill. Gio's going to trade out Mozzie. 3v2. Imperium once again short-handed. As they seem to be down a player almost every round. Imperium, to their credit, have done a very good job of playing at a disadvantage and actually keeping themselves in rounds and actually winning one. But Colin is, a big spot here to make something happen. He's going to find one. Electrify's going to find Klipsko. Colin trying to work his way around the flank. Electrify, I think, should have information as to where he is. Colin saw him. The tree. Oh my gosh, he could not get the kill. Electrify, once again, absolutely clutches up. I don't know if the tree made Colin lose aim assist or what. We have seen that quite a bit. I know I've experienced it a lot in Warzone. I assume it's the exact same thing in regular multiplayer, but that's a really big round for Agoge as they take a 3-1 lead. And now all the pressure's on Imperium to start to figure it out. Need an important offensive round here. But they are going to go ahead and push A. They're going to have one player trying to watch it, and it's going to be Crux. Smoke's going to go out. That smoke didn't really do a whole lot, as I think Crux did see Colin Cinder. He's going to get him taken out, or he's going to take him out. Crux trying to play his life. Gio's going to find one. Bozzie's going to trade out Jay. And what can Klipsko do from the backside of the map here? As Sponge Day is going to find Crux. I think he's trying to find the player in back. 3v3. Bomb is not down. Bozzie trying to plant it. Electrify's going to find Klipsko. He is dominating here. He's 7-1. Sponge Day finds Gio. Oh, bad shallow watch on Sponge Day there. Glock does take him out. 1v2. Mozzie, last one alive. Bomb is down, though. I think it's going to be 2 ARs up on the side of Agoge. And they get any information on where Mozzie is. He's just trying to play his life. Almost started to hop the bomb. Not going to happen yet. He's going to come around the corner pre-aiming. Glock's going to take out Mozzie. That's going to be a 4-1 lead for Agoge. Very good rounds here for the side of Agoge. They have seemed to really be very good at getting the life advantage and taking advantage of it from there. We do see one player without a kill for the side of Imperium, so you're looking for him to step it up. It looks like it is Klipsko, someone who has been a pretty important player for him thus far during the regular season. So he needs to step it up a little bit. This is a round Imperium needs. They cannot afford to go down 5-1. GL gets first blood. Collins going to find 2 huge grenade kills. Electrifies into absolutely beam. Sponge Day 3v3. Electrify 8-1. Dominating here. Klipsko still trying to find his first kill. But they are trying to work their way back towards B. Players for Imperium do have a pretty good angle here. Kavi loses a huge gunfight. 3v1 as both players drop by the B bomb site. Imperium in danger of going down. 4 rounds. Bombs going down. They know where Mozzie is. He's the last one up. That's going to be round number 5 for Agoge. What an impressive S&D thus far, as they have just dominated from rounds 2 on, as Imperium actually did take the first round. That's 5 rounds in a row for Agoge. Can they put it away here, or is Imperium going to be able to pull off a miracle? Block's going to throw on a stun. Mozzie's going to fly. He's going to get the first blood. Klipsko still wearing the collars. He's 0-7. Imperium finally gets some kills. It's not going to matter, as all the trades are going the way of Agoge. Last one alive is Sponge Day. He's going to get taken out momentarily, you would think. 1v2. What can he find? He's going to take it out, and that is the series as Agoge pulls off the upset and moves along in the winner's bracket to take on the winner of X3 Platinum or X3 Blue. What a series overall. I really wish that that S&D was closer, because that was very dominant by Agoge. They just showed up, man. They looked very, very good. We saw a couple players to the side of Imperium really struggle. Klipsko obviously being one of them. Kavi did not play well. I mean, Sponge Day played pretty well. Colin played pretty well. Mozzie was doing a good job of getting trades, but outside of that, man, they just didn't have any type of slaying potential. Couldn't get up in rounds. Couldn't stay up in rounds when they actually did have a very slight player advantage. Just an unfortunate map 5 for them, as things were not clicking. But that's going to be a huge win for the side of Agoge, as they, like I said, are going to take on the winner of X3 Platinum or X3 Blue. And why can I not update the bracket here? Oh, that's why. I have to start the tournament. Okay. And also, it looks like M7 did win 3-0 over Swift Uprising, so they move on. They are going to take on the winner of Gunsmoke versus Inception, which I believe is going on right now. I have not got an update as to who's winning, but hopefully Chris can fill us in soon. I'm going to update the bracket really quick, so we do have 2 updates. Love to see it, as we are going to be moving on to DK versus Void Clan Academy. So whoever wins this is going to get the first seed in Furious Steel, which is waiting in Winners Round 2. Okay, I can't type. Let's see here. Okay. But a very great opening series here, as we went the distance in maps. We saw a round 11 in S&D. We saw come from behind wins in Search and Destroy and Hardpoint. I'm sorry, Search and Destroy, Hardpoint, and Domination. Just crazy back and forth series. Every time you thought Imperium was going to put it away, Agoge fought back. It was incredible from start to finish. But give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to, actually looks like Inception is up 2-0 over Gunsmoke Gaming. So that's a pretty good series as well, as Inception's new squad seems to be looking good. So let me update the map count here before I end the stream so we can put this on YouTube. Let's see here. All right, there we go. Got the map count all updated so you guys can see that. But give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and restart the stream so we can upload this VOD so the teams can review it. But give me 1 second here. It'll only take me a couple of seconds.